You ever see a car that makes you stop what you're doing and just look? That's exactly what the 2026 Ford 3-window coupe does the moment it rolls into view. This isn't just another modern muscle machine. It's a bold revival of Ford's legendary hot rod heritage, blended with futuristic engineering and modern performance tech that turns heads in every direction. The lines, the stance, the proportion, everything about this car feels like a perfect fusion of past and present. From the first glance, the exterior design of the 3-window coupe is nothing short of striking. The classic 3-pane side windows, a style cue from vintage American coupes, instantly set it apart from the world of cookie-cutter sports cars. Those 3 windows aren't just a nod to nostalgia, they give the side profile a unique, timeless silhouette that makes you want to walk all the way around the car before you even think about sitting inside. The bodywork feels sculpted, with a long hood, short rear deck, and wide stance that screams performance even when it's parked. Every curve and crease looks intentional, like a piece of automotive art that also happens to be engineered for speed. Up front, the grille immediately catches your eye. It's bold and purposeful, with a modern mesh pattern that complements the deep, aggressive air intakes. Every element seems designed to enhance airflow and cooling, but it all feels integrated into the overall design rather than slapped on. The headlights, sleek and razor-thin, give the car a kind of focused, predatory expression, like it's ready to leap forward at any moment. Turn toward the back and the rear end feels just as confident, with muscular haunches and taillights that wrap around with a sense of motion even when the car is still. It's the kind of design that makes photographers smile with every shot. But this car isn't all style, it has substance beneath those glorious lines. While official specs on the exact drivetrain are still emerging, the 2026 3-window coupe is reported to be powered by a twin-turbocharged V8 engine that produces astonishing horsepower figures, delivering real muscle along with its flamboyant bodywork. Early impressions from insiders and reviewers suggest this is a performance machine that doesn't just look fast. It is fast, with delivery and throttle response that remind you why Ford's V8 heritage is so revered. Climbing inside, you're reminded that this is a modern Ford product through and through, but with a premium twist. The interior wraps around you like a cockpit, with quality materials that feel solid under your fingertips and seats that are supportive without being punishing. The dash blends modern technology with classic cues. There's a great balance here. Plenty of digital displays and connectivity features for today's drivers, but the overall layout feels clean, purposeful, and driver-centric. The steering wheel, thick-rimmed and chunky in all the right places, invites you to grip it like you mean it, and the pedals sit just right for heel-to-toe shifting if you want to really work the gearbox. Tech inside is modern and capable. You're greeted with a digital cluster that puts critical information right where you need it, and the center infotainment screen is intuitive and responsive, giving access to navigation, performance data, and connectivity features without overwhelming you. The seats themselves are a highlight, available in premium upholstery with bolstering that holds you snugly in place during spirited driving but stays comfortable during longer journeys. Quality materials extend throughout the cabin, and attention to detail shows in every stitch and trim piece. Of course, a car like this has performance expectations baked deep into its DNA, and the 2026 Ford 3-window coupe delivers. Thanks to that potent V8 setup, acceleration comes on with authority. This isn't a car that eases into its power. It launches, and the feedback through the chassis and steering feels alive and engaging. The coupe's suspension strikes a fine balance between ride comfort and corner-carving confidence, letting you enjoy the drive whether you're cruising down a highway or pushing hard through twisty backroad. It's in these dynamic moments where the car's engineering really shines, with a planted feel and responsive behavior that inspires confidence and keeps a grin plastered on your face. Brake feel is equally impressive, with stoppers that bite hard and offer the control you need when you're driving enthusiastically. And while we're still waiting on complete official specs from Ford on exact horsepower, torque, 0 to 60 times, and top speed, all indications point toward performance that rivals many current high-end sports cars, a significant achievement for a design so enchanting and evocative of the past. Now let's talk about pricing. Information on exact pricing for the 2026 Ford 3-window coupe hasn't been fully published by Ford yet, but based on early industry insights and comparisons with similar performance coupes, this car is expected to sit in the premium segment. Not cheap, but priced appropriately for what it offers. Timeless design, high performance, and cutting-edge tech. Cars with similar powertrains and capability from competitors often start well into the six-figure range, and while Ford will likely aim to make this coupe competitive, don't be surprised if certain trims and options push the price into serious territory. Considering what you're getting, unique styling, retro-inspired character, and modern performance, many enthusiasts will see it as worth every dollar. Owning a 3-window coupe isn't just about daily commuting. It's about making a statement. Pulling into a car meet or a weekend cruise, you'll turn heads like few other cars can. It's the kind of machine that sparks conversations, and even people who don't consider themselves car people find themselves admiring its presence. It evokes emotion, that rare quality in an era where practicality often overshadows passion. In short, the 2026 Ford 3-window coupe is a celebration of what makes cars exciting. It proves that legacy and innovation can coexist beautifully, delivering a driving experience that's as emotionally engaging as it is technically impressive. This is the kind of car that reminds us why we fell in love with driving in the first place. Because some cars are more than machines, they're art on wheels, and the 3-window coupe is a brilliant example of that philosophy realized. If you enjoyed this review and want more in-depth looks at the latest cars hitting the market, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.